Well, this next topic, I'm sure, is one many people can relate to, whether you have aging parents or you yourself are getting older. When it comes to having conversations about preparing for aging, can be very, very challenging. Here to help us walk through some of these steps, hopefully, and make it a little bit easier, is aging expert Anthony Cirillo. Hello, how are you doing? And what makes this such a tough conversation?
Well, because who wants to have that conversation, right?
No.
And that's why the key is not to have it when it's a crisis, because that's when nobody wants to talk about it. When you do it in a crisis, you're going to make wrong decisions, you're going to make bad decisions, people could take advantage of you. So I call it educated aging, that people need to prepare for aging sooner in life, emotionally, physically, and financially. And even to people who are graduating from something this year and going into the workforce. If your employer has a 401k plan, put money into that if they're matching it, because that is your retirement. That's preparing financially, and you can't do it too soon, let's put it that way. But you need to know what the wishes are of your parents, and you need to look for openings to make in the conversation. Like yesterday, I was watching, you were just talking about the storms, right? So here I am, we're watching the 6:30 NBC national news, and all of a sudden, Brad's on from here. What's going on? A tornado watch, right? So there are openings where you could say, hey, Mom, you know, are you prepared to be able to live in your house if there's a weather emergency or something like that?
So you're saying the best time to do those conversations when there's actual openings for
natural openings. You know, Mom's friend's husband might have died. You know, well, were they prepared? Did he have insurance? Did he have this or that? And that makes them think, well, what do I have? What do I need?
Okay, so where do we start then? How do you start this conversation?
Well, you need to start by observing, because you just don't want to barge in on things. So, you know, Mom or Dad's health might be good. You know, you were talking earlier about driving and your mother-in-law and things like that. But Mom's health might be good, but maybe their finances aren't. Maybe you're noticing some things around their house when you visit, unpaid bills or things like that. Or, you know, maybe it's the house. Is it cluttered? Is it a health hazard? Is it too big for them? Can they maintain it? Would they trip and fall and you know, be hospitalized because of it? And then finally, their health. So you really just want to observe before you start any kind of conversation.
Okay, so how do you actually get into these deep conversations?
Well, and that's it. So one of the keys, I think, is it is a conversation. It's not, Mom, you need to move out of this house. No, you need to talk about Mom, and you need to make clear, and Dad, and whoever the loved one might be, but you make clear we're all on the same page. We want you to live a quality life for as long as possible. And so if you listen more, your own opinion of what needs to be done might change. So when we moved my mom from Florida after my sister passed up to North Carolina here, I was absolutely certain she needed an assisted living facility. That's it, she needs it. She needs that extra amount of care. She didn't. And talking to her and talking to some professionals, we put her in an independent living community at 88, I think, when she came up here, and 90, and she lived till 94, never needed assisted living or nursing care. So when you take the time to listen, when you take the time to have a conversation, you're going to know more what they want, and you're going to also be changing your opinions of what the situation is.
Okay, I want to get this question in. What if you feel like you're alone and you need your siblings to help, and because you're doing all the work? How do you recruit them to help?
God bless you if you have siblings. Obviously, in my case, my sister passed, so it was me. But if you have siblings, you want to be direct with your requests, and you want to be very specific, and you want to have specific duties that they should do that are suited for them. You might have a lawyer in the family or somebody who's good at finances. Let them do that. But also know where they're coming from, because we've talked about this before. There's lots of instances where family members can abuse other family members. So, you know, sometimes a family member's jealous of another one. Oh, she's only taking care of her now because she wants her money, or that kind of thing. So you need to also know where they're coming from. And if it really goes off the cliff, then you might want to consider a mediator or even a geriatric care manager who can help plan care.
To navigate these difficult waters, agingexperience.com that you can go to.
Correct.
I'm telling you, thank you very, very much. This is a timely topic and something that we need to talk about. Thank you very much, Anthony.